A great question for us to be looking at too is what is it that we're hoping to see what is it that we're hoping to see change and that is beyond the things that we can exclusively do ourselves. I know for me, one of the things that I'm hoping to see change is what the rooms look like where decisions are made. Majority of the theater world and the arts world in general, at least in the United States of America, I know, is mostly people that do not look like what our country looks like, do not represent the diversity of our country. And as long as the decisions are being made by one group of people, they will never be representative of the entirety of our nation. So if we really want to see change, if we really want to see diversification and decolonization, then they need to make some space in those rooms for other voices, and not just make space for those other voices, but actually listen to them when they speak in those rooms. That's something that I found sometimes too. I have been the one representative of Black culture in a room and been completely ignored. And that then there's no point in me being there. You're just putting me there so that you can say you did something, you can say you were diverse, but if you're not actually listening to the other voices and you only listen to the echo chamber, then you're not truly diverse, you're not truly decolonizing.
When you do make a mistake, and then those mistakes are awesome because it provides an opportunity for you to have an open discussion. I'm like, hey, my privilege made me have a blind spot in this area. Let's talk about that. So this is why we're making the change versus just making the change and then they don't know why that change happened.
Is thinking about what I want to see in the future. And what I want to see is BIPOC artists represented in every single level of the organization, from the board all the way down to the contractor we bring in to help sew one costume for the one show, because that is the only way to have true equity. And what comes from that is decolonized leadership principles, because whenever we have Black, Indigenous, and people of color in these positions, Eurocentric work is no longer the standard. That is no longer the quote unquote neutral. Also, it's not neutral. Just saying. Anyway,
for so long they were like, we can spell EDI, so we're doing the work, and it's like, no, you have to literally get out and you have to find the people. You have to become accessible. I got a hot, thank you. And I took that same energy and those same things I learned rallying my friends and things, and I turned them on my schools that I attended, because we were not treated well there either. And it's been kind of nice to finally be heard in a way that I was not heard as a student. And to see those younger kids organize while they're still there and still have things to lose is magnificent.